Jake Paul's a limited kid. Let me just state this fact. Tommy has got to knock him cold out looking at camera. This is real.
Do you think it's going to be hard for Tommy's career if he loses?
Absolutely, it's over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he knows.
This early over?
Oh, yeah.
Jake Paul will get 10 times the pay-per-views than Canelo.
Hi, I'm Rob Moore and welcome to the Disruptive Entrepreneur channel. In this video, I'm interviewing John Fury, Tyson Fury's dad. So Tommy Fury is about to fight Jake Paul. I asked John Fury, what does he think about the Paul brothers, especially Jake and the YouTube boxers? He revealed some quite surprising things about what he thinks about these YouTubers coming into the game of boxing. He did a prediction for the fight. But first, make sure you like this video, turn on the notification bell and subscribe to the channel.
You know, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, these YouTubers, are they good for boxing?
Yeah, they're earning money, the credit to them. But let me just state this fact. The Furies don't take false fights. This is a real fight, people. It's a real fight. Tommy is going to take him out.
But is he a real boxer, though?
Who?
Paul?
Paul, he's in there, isn't he? He's had 4 fights. He's been mixing with the boxing gloves all his life. Any man much training and sparring, like he's sparring and training, are fighting men. That's what he wants to do. He's proved he's got bottle, he can do it. But I just want to tell people out there, John Fury and any Fury, we don't get involved in fights that's not real. This is as real as night into day into night. Let's just get that fact clear. This is a real fight. Tommy has got to knock him cold out. Cold out, and that's what he's going to do, knock him out. People say about the contract and bizarre contract. Yes, it was bizarre. I said yes to everything because we wanted the fight because I know Tommy can beat him at a canter. You know, whatever they'd have said, I'd have put it in a contract because I just want this fight and I want Tommy to get what he deserves out of it and get and chin Jake Paul. That's what we're here to do. We don't get involved in rubbish, the Furies.
What's the rubbish when you say rubbish?
We don't get paid to take fights what's not real. We wouldn't get involved in not for $1 trillion because we're too big for that.
I had lunch with Barry Hearn a few weeks ago, and Barry said to me that Barry could probably knock out Jake Paul, and Eddie definitely could knock out Jake Paul. Well, that's what he said. Well,
I'm telling you they can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul, he's a 14 stone, 6'2" guy who's training to fight. You know, he's got heart, and he wants to win as well. So they talk rubbish. You know what? I don't know why they've even come out with that. You know.
Well, to be fair, it was said to me in a lunch. He didn't say it like in public.
In my money, Eddie and Barry Hearn couldn't knock a W out, let alone Jake Paul. So they're talking rubbish. Stupidness. You know, it's a real fight. These two men, they've never been so real about anything in their lives, Jake Paul and Tommy. They both want to win because they know it's all on the line.
And you said there was some weird stuff in the contract.
All kinds of stuff in the contract.
Like
There's all kinds of it. Like you've got to change your name for a year, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. You know what?
What's that? What, the loser has to change their name?
He's got to change his name to Tommy Fumbles, you know, all rubbish and that. I could go into it more and more, but I don't want to bore people with the politics. You know what I'm saying? Because he is none. You know, and like anything else, they wouldn't sign up to the VADA testing either. That bothered me a little bit, because I wanted that in the contract. You know, but it wouldn't do that. But I'm not even bothered about that, because what they're going to do anyway. So yeah, we just want the fight because we know we can win it. You know, and if people think that Tommy's getting paid to lose, they're joking. Because a Fury would rather be put to death with a bullet between his 2 eyes than go down that road. It's never happened in 300 years of the Fury dynasty. It ain't happening now. This is real. I'm telling you, it's real. Looking at camera, this is real.
Is this a risky fight?
For Tommy, no.
No?
Definitely not. I'm thinking about Tommy winning light heavyweight titles, proper titles, but it's a big occasion. There's a lot on the line. Tommy's a young kid, and I've only said the only people who can beat Tommy is Tommy. The occasion, there's a lot of pressure on the kid, immense pressure, we know that. But if he's any good, he'll overcome it. You know, because look at the pressure Tyson's under every time he steps in the ring. So if he can handle it, he can. And if he can't handle it, he's not as good as we thought he was. You know, and you got to tick every box in the boxing world. You got to be able to handle these kind of big nights, because you're going to get plenty of them if you're any good. And if you can't handle them, get another job in it.
Do you think it's going to be hard for Tommy's career if he loses?
Absolutely, it's over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he knows.
This early over?
Oh yeah, yeah. If you can't beat the Jake Pauls of the world, the kid's a limited kid. You know, we know this. probably he wouldn't win a decent level amateur contest. You know, he's never fought a real boxer. They're all MMA guys. It's a different sport. They're crossing over to his world. But once he gets in with a boxer, what knows how to box and been bred to do it, you'll find a lot hard. I'm expecting Tommy to knock him spark out within 4 rounds. And I expect he'll quit as well. Jake Paul will quit. I think he'll quit under the immense pressure. I really do, yeah.
Well, you can quit in the fight or quit boxing altogether?
No, he'll quit in the fight.
Right.
I think he'll quit in the fight. Because when Tommy hurts him, Tommy's a good finisher. And can he take that pounding round after round after round? I say not. He's not been used to it. He's not been bred to do it. And you can spar and do as much as you want in the gym with the 18-ounce gloves and headgear on. With the small gloves on, you get a man who knows how to fire shots randomly at you. You know, and Tommy, if he's on his game, Tommy, and he's firing on all 4 cylinders, easy night to work, easy money. And the winner goes on to bigger and better things. We'll get the brother out of the game as well. And then we'll start looking at conventional titles.
So you think he'll fight Logan as well?
Well, the brother's going to want to redeem his other brother, isn't he? The brother's, when he knocks Jake Paul out, the brother's going to want to take his part, isn't he? But I don't think so, because the hiding, Tommy's going to get Jake Paul, the other brother won't be interested either. You know,
is that a fight you'd want for Tommy after Jake Paul?
I would, yeah, because there's plenty of money there.
Yeah.
There's plenty of money, more money so than what you could. Listen, Tommy's getting paid more money for this than some world champions. You know, he's getting paid in the millions. You know, so if we can get millions for not getting it, we're going to go do it because it's good business, it's brains. And we can always go back to the other job, can't we? We can always go back to the hard slog. We'll have an harder fight for an area title than any of them 2 brothers can give you for a lot less money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a business boxing. And it's my job to make the most of it.
Yeah.
And as a father, I will do for him. But can Tommy play with him and knock him out? Of course he can. Absolutely. And that's what I'm expecting. No more, no less. You know, I don't even want him to struggle with Jake Paul. I don't even want him to have a close fight with him because if it goes a distance in a close fight, give it the other kid. Give it Paul because he deserves to win. He's in America. He's got the ability. He's got the knowledge. He's got the power. He's got everything in his favour to stop Jake Paul and many more like him. And if he's going anywhere in the boxing world and he's thinking about world titles as a proper boxer, and you can't get these men out of the way, it's no good. It's over. Yeah. And he knows that. I'm a realist. But it's a real fight. Tommy's got to knock him out, in my book. And go on from there. And I'm sure he will. But let me tell you, people, this is real. John Fury don't do anything else but real. Believe me, you know me now, don't you? I don't get involved in that rubbish.
And why do you think that Jake Paul and Logan Paul are good for the sport of boxing? Because quite a lot of people don't.
Why not, though? Because they're intelligent kids. The business lads are out making money. They've got millions of YouTube followers. It's a new wave of boxing. It's bringing different audiences, you know, different eyes, different ears. I think it's brilliant. Like the MMA, the crossovers and all this, you know, everybody's benefiting from this. You know, because there's people going to look at the Jake Paul and my son fight more if they didn't want to watch a conventional boxing match, because they both got millions of Instagram followers, you know, and like I say, the die-hard boxing fanatics, it probably ain't going to float their boat. I can understand that, I get that, but there's other people out there who don't understand boxing at all.
Who are going to see these fights.
Who see these fights and they get enthralled and they love it.
Yeah.
Because the fans are both people. So it brings a lot more to the table and opens a lot up in the world of entertainment. And that's what these guys are about, entertainment. Yeah. And they're making millions of dollars out of doing it. You know, I'm back to Eddie and Barry and they're only jealous because they're not promoting it. Of course they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, pea green with envy, them 2 boys.
Well,
like every other.
Barry said to me that Jake Paul will get 10 times the pay-per-views than Canelo, best pound-for-pound boxer in the world.
Absolutely.
So, to be fair, Barry was quite open to the Paul brothers and how the sport is changing as well.
Yeah, well, at least he said something right then, hasn't he? He's got something right. Nice one, Barry. Keep them coming.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you like this, we have a full, deep interview, the uncut, unedited version. So if you want to watch that, the link is below. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel.